What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another and the final Heroes of Might and Magic 5 Tier 2 Creatures tier list. Be sure to check out all of my other ones and see how it compares. But please do not forget to like and subscribe and let me know down in the comments where you guys would place your favorite and least favorite Tier 2 creatures here, and where I placed mine, of course. And let us go ahead and get started. I think Tier 2 has a lot of great units and a lot of not so great units. Let's see who we want to start with. I think the... Okay, we're going to go definitely some S tier, them, I think... I think I gotta put them in B. I think I gotta switch it up a little bit there as far as the difference. I think Blood Maiden, Sisters, whatever, are super devastating. I think their utility as far as being able to go out and attack and then come back and not take any damage is amazing. Biggest reason why this one is even in B, and their utility of that definitely puts them in S, but the biggest reason why there's such a difference is definitely because their defense is definitely super lacking, and this one can be retaliated on when they go out and attack. Um, so while still a very nice ability, because they can move damn near the whole fucking, battlefield, um, yeah, still taking damage from that just kind of makes it not so amazing. But these two, the fact that you do not have to take damage from that and can move damn near the whole map and wreck people is great. Again, while their damage is not amazing, or I'm sorry, defense is not amazing, they still deserve that because of that utility for sure. I am going to go kind of a similar route with the Blade Dancers here. I think I'm going to put this one in A. Blade Dancers are good. Super devastating attack, but much like the Blood Maidens, have very little defense. Now, biggest reason why this one is an A, I do think he's a little bit worse. While he gains stats for moving across as much of the battlefield as he can per turn, gaining stats that way is great. I just think this one is so much better for the possibility of being able to hit basically an unlimited amount of units that are around him. If you get some great placements with this War Dancer, he will absolutely shred that team. Especially if you have some luck with your hero or anything like that, it's super good. This one's definitely a little more tankier, but still not very tanky, but still very, very good attack. I just think that the utility and possibility of being able to hit more than one unit, and so many, I mean, I've seen some crazy War Dancer hits on so many targets at once that it's just that possibility is worth it for sure. Honestly, the Horned Overseers. Okay, I'll put them in B. I feel like I have to at least move this one, even though I'm not going in any specific order as far as who's actually the best or worst tier 2s. Early game, they're tanky enough, for sure. For tier 2, they're probably, well, I'm not going to say the tankiest. Gargoyles and zombies are pretty tanky for tier 2s, but they're very tanky early game, but they fall off so hard the later the game goes. I don't really want to put this one in S, but I do feel like the leap ability is very, very strong and good. You know what? I don't care if he's an upgrade. He just we're gonna go like that. I think these are carry definitely in early game, and then they kind of fall off. But then the leap definitely makes it that much better. One nice devastating hit, but then after that is still a pretty bad tier 2 unit. Um, Definitely carried early game defensively. And honestly, if you can get them upgraded, that's a great attacking early game unit for sure. That's tanky, but yeah, it's hard to place this one because I don't think the Horned Overseer is the worst tier 2, but yeah, I think we're gonna go like that. I know everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, but how can an upgrade not be better?" Well, because he's really not that much fucking better. Okay, like let's be real. And this guy doesn't deserve S tier, in my opinion. So that's where we're going. Spearman, fucking terrible. Okay, these are the worst tier 2 units for sure. Okay, they don't do any damage. They have no defense. The only reason why these ones are better is because of the little bit of utility that they have. And that's it. There, there's nothing good to say about them. They are literally the worst, one of the worst units in the entire game, let alone tier 2. They are the worst tier 2 units by far. Um, so we'll go on the flip side of that and go archers. This one S tier for like unlimited range, high damage, not great defense, but you know, it's tier 2 backline unit. What can you expect? Um, the question is where to put these ones. I think because that one's so much better, I'm going to put this one in A and go this one in B. But super strong tier 2 units. I think the crossbowmen are fantastic. I think they're arguably the best, mostly just because they'll be able to kill anybody before they reach them, as far as like other tier 2 units, but um, super strong, not having any range penalty, and just, you know, you throw some luck on that, like you're fucking killing everybody, especially if you're going uncontested. Like it's just not happening. Now, the gargoyles. Obviously, this gargoyle is tragically bad, but still okay. I'm gonna put this one there as well. Biggest reason why this one is with that one. One, they're decent enough because they are a tier 2, decently defensive unit with magic immunity, but this one takes increased magic damage from all sorts of things that it's insane. This one, it definitely deserves an A. I don't know that it's an S tier 2 unit, just because it, like, they don't really have very much attack, like, at all. They are just literally fucking meat shields. Like, the magic immunity that this guy has, the defense that he has, flying, um, yeah, I think he definitely deserves an A. Maybe an S as a tier 2, but, like, I think the biggest reason he's not an S is because the attack is just not there, and honestly, the defense isn't like amazing. It's just as a tier 2 tanky unit plus all that magic immunity definitely deserves an A for sure. Centaurs. It kind of depends on which centaur you want to go with here. So you're either going to have a no melee penalty, or you're going to, if you get attacked and can move and then attack them, shoot them. So high damage retaliation, which can be better, but you can't always move. I might put them in S because of that. I think I will. I've always had a soft spot for the Centaurs because I like them. But the basic ones we'll just put in B. I think they can all be higher if they have higher blood rage. But no blood rage, just basic unit. Will go in that order. But blood rage, I would, you know, step him up and be good. Um, Zombies. Zombies are a little bit difficult. Obviously, anybody from Necropolis has the undead aspect, so that's just a nice, natural, built-in defense for them. Um, they're very, very slow, can't move. Decently tanky, undead, and then they get some utility here. Either way, so I think I'm gonna go double A and then B. Biggest reason they're like this: decent tanky, undead, and not a terrible tier 2. Just as the base, he's okay, but definitely used to be way stronger. But then I think both of these guys deserve A's, mostly just because if the Plague Zombie goes unchecked, even if he's getting retaliated on, undead, pretty tanky as a tier 2, nothing amazing, but still very solid. And then Weakening Strike after Weakening Strike can really fuck up a creature if they're going unchecked. Now this one, on the flip side of that, just has the aura, so units around him are taking less and doing less, so that can be good. Biggest problem, they don't deserve S tiers, mostly just because their lack of movement and initiative. It's going to be hard for them to get in the fights in general unless they're essentially being attacked or somebody is attacking a unit near them. Um, so until that happens, or unless that happens, they're definitely not amazing. But once they actually finally get into the fight or start helping, they are worth it. Now, early game, they're solid again because they're pretty tanky as tier 2 and have some utility here as well at any point in the game. Um, so please let me know down in the comments where you guys would place your favorite and least favorite tier 2 Heroes of Might and Magic creatures. This is my final one, getting ready for Heroes of Might and Magic Olden Era, so let me know what you guys think about mine and where you guys would place your favorite and least favorite. And we will see you guys in the next one. You're going to be doing all the other tiers of creatures. Obviously, we just did the tier 1 creatures. We just did the final towns as well. So obviously 5 more tiers of creatures to go. And we will see you guys there, hopefully. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And see you guys there, hopefully.